You've probably seen some of the guides here on Reddit or on the forums about how to gather, how to fame farm, how to break open little treasure chests, how to join a guild and make friends. This guide isn't one of those guides. This guide is going to get you far ahead of your other free-to-play players, far ahead of your competition, and it's going to give you a lot of shortcuts. But you're not going to be very respected for taking them. You're going to be considered a rat, you're going to be considered a snake, and this guide will explain all of those strategies. This guide is the Scumbag's Guide to Albion. The first and easiest strategy on this list is to simply steal treasure chests from fame farm groups. The best way to do that is to find one of these dungeons, see where the mobs are cleared, follow the group in, and when they take down the boss, just click on the chest before they do. Once you click on the chest, they'll no longer have access to it, and all the loot is yours. At this point, you'll be getting a lot of fame, usually, and a lot of silver, especially if you do this in the red zone. The groups can't flag up on you, or else they're at risk from other blue groups out there. This is one of the easiest ways to make money as a new player. The next strategy on the list is combat looting. Now you can do this against your own alliance, however you'll probably be kicked or removed or blacklisted. So the best thing to do is to just sneak in some shitty gear behind two groups that are fighting. You can find these in the video pictured now during those timers. By clicking on those little camps, you can see how long you have left until the next war camp, is what they're called. By simply going there, it's very likely that two very large factions will be fighting each other, especially in Mercia. Cumbria over here is also sometimes has it. Anglia is pretty dead. But if you go to one of these places, you can definitely make a lot of money in loot. Here's a video now of some of the stuff I got from sneaking in behind two Zergs while they were fighting, and just looting stuff off the bodies. Now this one is quite profitable. Probably one of the most profitable things to do as a new player. Basically, you engage in faction warfare, and you pose as a healer. You form up a group, get everyone to go out together, and try to convince them to wear some pretty good gear. Once you get out to the red zone, this is where it gets a little bit greasy. At some point in the fight, let the tank get knocked down. Insist on continuing to fight. At some point after that, use some way of going invisible to lose aggro. Once you've lost any threat on you, you're safe to deflag from faction warfare and flag back up as a red outlaw, and you can execute all of your party members that have been knocked down. This will get you a lot of kill fame and even more money. Like I said though, this one's pretty damn greasy. So this next technique is dungeon trolling, and it's recently got a little bit more difficult, but it's very similar to the last technique, with the one difference that instead of lying to the group and luring them out, you're more straight up I'm here to kill you, and you bring gear designed to kill people on mobs. There's plenty of troll guides out there or builds out there, videos for you guys to watch if you're interested in this. But just know that it's a little less greasy, but a little more difficult. So this next one's kind of funny, actually. Basically what you do is you make a name similar to the name of some leadership role out there, and you message people in their guild with a lookalike name. In this case, instead of Lulu, the name of a Money Guild officer, they actually have the L as an I. So you just message some guild members, ask them for some money, tell them that they gotta get it now, or, you know, it's their head, and just wait as they trade you your monthly premium. This one's pretty straightforward, and the nice thing about it is no one knows that you're the greasy one doing it, because you can just delete the character after. So this one requires a little more hands-on work. Basically, you make a guild full of a bunch of newbie-doobie players who've come in as free-to-play players. Just invite everybody that you can. Set the tax to like 35% or something like that, and just tax the crap out of them. Just make a ton of silver passively and then steal it all. So the last strategy is to stay in a very rich guild that's been around for a long time and be there for 8 months to a year, and then once you have sufficient permissions, just take everything. Plenty of guilds have been ripped off this way or had their money stolen from, but Robin Hood and the guys in Bangers who ripped off TC were definitely the best at it. They made a colossal amount of money from doing this, but takes a lot of time investment, and it's something to look forward to as a new Scumbag Albion player. Not something you can do for your first month's premium, though. Well, that's it, guys. That's the whole guide. So thanks for watching, I suppose, and hopefully I taught some of you guys out there some new tricks, whether that's how to rip people off or how to not get ripped off. But all the new guys coming into Albion gotta wisen up quick, because there's a lot of scammers out there and liars and snakes, so always be careful who you're going out with. Alright, good luck, guys, and hope you enjoy playing Albion.